religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed. And our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us.
No matter your region, no matter your tribe, no matter your political affiliation, no matter your religion, we are being killed, and this killing should be stopped, says President Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo goes further to say, we have the right to invite the international community to help us if the government cannot.
If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community to do for us what our government cannot do for us.
The situation in Nigeria can be likened to that of a plane hostess who claims that he can pilot the plane simply because he has been on the plane for many years, without taking the training, without the confidence, without the competence to pilot the plane. Wow! You can imagine the disaster of allowing such a human being to pilot a plane. Being at the corridor of power, being a politician by career does not give you an edge or the quality of a leader. Nigeria does not need a politician at this moment. What Nigeria needs is a leader with empathy, with compassion and competence, with the political will to do the right thing. Obasanjo goes further to say that the primary responsibility of every government is to protect the lives and properties of its citizens.
Now we have capacity. With drones, you can sniff them off. You can take them out. Why are we not doing that? Why are we apologizing? Why are we negotiating?
Whereby a government fails to meet this primary responsibility, I wonder what the government is still doing. I wonder what the president is still doing on the corridors of power. And I add that the primary responsibility of every citizen is to defend himself from any form of aggression, especially to the detriment of their lives. Self-defense is allowed even in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. However, you and I can guess what Nigeria would look like if everybody is allowed to defend themselves. And that is why we are making a special appeal to our global community to please come to our rescue. Help Nigeria. The government is willfully incapable, willfully incompetent. They have the capacity, but they are not willing to put the capacity to work. Obasanjo goes further to say that we will not encourage negotiating with bandits and kidnappers. We should hound them down. We should hound them down so that Nigeria will be secured. Protecting the lives and properties of every citizen means protecting the nation from both external and internal aggression. I am appealing again to the President of the United States of America, and in this case again, the United States Congress, to please keep politics aside and offer urgent rescue to Nigerians. Nigeria is in dire need to survive, at least from wanton killings, which the government of Nigeria has in fact enabled. We are asking the global community to look inwardly, at least to stop the killing. We are not asking for too much, but to stop the killing. I believe that if Nigeria is stable, if Nigeria is stable politically, every member of the global community would benefit. I am clamoring for global stability. All these shouts and yells, talking every day and night is not something that I derive pleasure doing, but because out of passion, I am doing this because I want our nation, by nation I mean our global world, to be stable. America, you are our big brother, our wonderful partners. Working with the government of Nigeria will not yield the expected results of whatever rescue you have in mind. Please listen to the voice of reason coming from Africa, coming from Nigeria, the likes of President Olusegun Obasanjo. For those who don't know Olusegun Obasanjo, he was the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and a retired military general. So he has the authority to speak on this matter. I know that this is weekend, so we are waiting for the likes of Ruben Abati and Rufai, who would, instead of focusing on the message from Obasanjo, will decide to focus on the messenger, to criticize Obasanjo, to find fault in Obasanjo instead of looking at the message coming from Obasanjo. Ruben Abati, you are an elder statesman in journalism. I respect you, but sometimes I think you compromise. Please do not use the lives and the security of Nigerian citizens to play your journalism jamboree. We need help in Nigeria, and we must continue to cry for help. We do not want anarchy, and that is why I will not personally encourage self-defense. But if it becomes necessary, then the government has to be blamed. President Tinubu, be honest to yourself. I heard from Nana Kazaure that you could handle this security or insecurity issues, but because it looks like your hands are tied, you have soiled your hands, your integrity, your moral authority, to the extent that you cannot anymore speak up and tackle these security issues. All that your government has been doing is to hound people that have been speaking up, people who have the authority, the force to be reckoned with. When they speak, you use the security infrastructure that is supposed to be used to protect our nation, to hound these people. That is not a good political strategy. The best protection you can offer to your government, to your regime, is delivering good governance. President Tinubu, please, if you know really deep inside of you that your hands are tied, please throw in the towel. Nigerians will clap for you, and posterity will remember you and reward you. We are being killed, says President Olusegun Obasanjo, and this killing has to stop. Withdrawing policemen from the likes of Atiku Abubakar will not solve this problem. You are indirectly exposing the opposition leaders to risk. That is in its own a sign that you are an accomplice to what is happening in our nation, Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria can ensure global stability only when it is stable. The United States of America should look inwardly to see the long-term gain of that it will have when it protects our nation or rescue our country, Nigeria. The partnership will remain stable, and Nigeria will ensure stability in Africa. But an unstable nation like Nigeria will not bring stability in Africa. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live the United States of America. And long live the citizens of the world. I remain your friend and your brother, J. Baba Justice, the man with vision, even without sight. But you know what? Oluwa saw for me. Thank you all for listening.